What's going on? I'm really glad that I have not really like a strong following, but 20, 30 people that watch me is good enough for me. And it's like if it's certain type of video you're looking for, that's fine with me. Few things I don't like to do. There ain't no guilt on here watching me. Don't feel obligated to. Don't feel like you gotta donate anything. A lot of people do that. And yeah, other than that, like, watch at your own will, at your own risk. But I'm glad I have like an audience of like black guys, black men that are disabled as well. And I don't mean that like it's a handicap, because sometimes it's like a superpower. Now, times have changed in a good way, where I'm glad we have a representation of people that are doing rather extraordinary things in life despite their disadvantage. I'm not talking about the like degenerates, not like, I don't mean in a derogatory way, but there was like this guy on No Jumper. His name was something like of shirts, like World of Shirts, t-shirts dude. He drunk a lot. Like all his videos, that dude is fucking drunk. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about people like a Haley Moss, a Elon Musk, somebody that's like a CEO of a company, a programmer, a lawyer, a doctor. You know, you don't want to be disabled and be the butt of jokes. Like Welvin, Welvin the Great. That's an example of what I'm talking about. And notice how they pushed him, how hard they pushed Welvin. It was almost like reminded me of that chick in Paris. Her name was Sarah Bartman, the Hottentot Venus. Her ass was so big, they put her in like a human trophy museum. Like they had her as a display on like she was in a zoo. And I don't know if she was captured against her will, but yo, they treated her like a damn animal. This is why I'm against zoos. But point of this video, do you guys thinking, damn, these mosquitoes forgot about mosquitoes, because when I left Florida, I have to deal with that fucking hot ass weather. See, 2023 was kicking my ass, because it was over 100 degrees at one point in Florida. Now I'm talking North Florida. I ain't never been South Florida. But yo, do disabled people feel a part of the black community? Now I had to learn, this is the community that we are accepted in. But do you feel like you don't fit in? Don't feel like you gotta fit in anywhere, because at the end of the day, we're not in high school no more. I don't know about everybody's age, but don't feel like you gotta be popular, fit in, have all this clout. No. But do you feel like you have to fit in? Because being disabled is one thing that is looked down upon in the black community, next to being non-straight, non-heterosexual. And that's also great too. I'm glad I was able to do that video breaking down how some disabled people, depending on their disability, how they relate to their own gender more, or other genders. I'm glad I broke that down, because I know a lot of us feel that way. I'm not saying everybody is gay or whatever, but there's a lot of people that are, and it never got addressed because no one spoke up against it. No one spoke out. No one talked about it. And see, everything to me is a choice. You have a choice of acting on things, but The feelings, the behavior is not a choice if you don't feel comfortable doing it. But do you feel like we don't fit in the community? Because being disabled is not a good thing. I'm just gonna keep it real. It's not looked at as a strength in the black community. It's looked more like a weakness. You look at like a great movie I think everybody should watch, Roman J. Esquire. That was a Denzel Washington movie. They didn't respect that man at all. All the hard work and knowledge he had, they didn't respect that man. And they don't explicitly say that he's disabled, but they sort of hinted in the movie. And he wasn't really showed with any respect amongst his community. Just like, I'm not saying, so The Blind Side, right? I hate how they portrayed him to be like he wasn't smart, because he didn't sound like that in real life. Like that actor that played him, I feel like that was just fucked up how they did him. They did him really dirty. But look at every black person that he came in contact with, and that movie is fucking depressing. Every black person he came in contact with, it was negative. Everything was bad. And then they show you every white person that he came in contact with, it's not so bad. They gave this dude a home until he lied and said that they tricked him into signing a conservatorship. What is it? I don't think I pronounced that right. But it's like, cause when I took a paralegal studies class, we talked about that one of our classes on Zoom. Conservatorship. I believe I said that right. I feel like he ran out of money, and he pulled that whole, oh, they tricked me. Because it was other families that took him in. But yo, think of everybody that's disabled. They get taken advantage of. They're not respected. No one respects 50 Tyson. No one respects Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice's real name is Lester Green. He's from the Howard Stern Whack Pack. No one respects D.L. Hughley's son. You know? Because for some reason too, just how elders are abused, no one looks out for the elderly. Shit, imagine if you lived in a group home in the black community. I don't think that would be anything positive. See, me, I'm glad I grew up unsheltered. I'm glad I lived. I was away from family for 3+ years because it taught me a lot about life I didn't have prior to leaving home. But I'm so glad that I got that reality check. Because when I think about all the shit I've been through, I don't ever think about help, welfare, disability. I think about just trying to do better, trying to strive for better. So when I get in this house, I'm going to look for a full-time job, do a little light studying, take it on to bed. And no matter how hard I work, there's so much I could really make doing this shit. And I want to remain positive because it's all I can really do. Peace.